We're going to save that for people to read that particular chapter. I want to ask a very quick question for you. If you had to go on a reality show right now, which one would it be? I'm assuming you've already mentioned your husband, so Bachelor and Bachelorette is out the door. But you have to go on a reality
There are lots of shows that married couples can go to have their marriages screwed up. Like, that's a big section of reality TV. I think we would have many options. Isn't that what Temptation Island is about? I mean,
I don't
there
even
are a
know
bunch of shows out there that I would not go on a dating show. If I was forced to, what kind of nightmare is this? If I was forced to go on a dating, not a dating show, on a reality show. I don't, like, I'm not saying I don't know what reality shows are out there, but I don't know the whole landscape because the book is about older shows and I've watched some recent ones. Honestly, I was once very briefly on I'm not really on the show, but the only time that a situation came up, which I might have been on a reality show, I deliberately did not sign the permission thing that they put on my desk. So I used to work at a magazine called Nerve, which was a magazine about sex and culture, and HBO decided they were going to do a reality show about it, early in the century. And I told everybody at the magazine, I was like, this is really dangerous. Like, I'd been watching Big Brother. I was like, we should not do this. They can do anything they want and they could definitely make fun of us, and they should. But, it was a commercial opportunity and they went ahead with it. But I had a thing on my desk, like to sign off to use footage featuring me, and I just did not sign it. I mean, I actually didn't confront them about it. I think I threw it out. It didn't become a series, but there was a one episode on HBO. And I don't know whether it was because I didn't sign it, but I'm not featured in it at all. And there's one shot of me like running down the hallway from the back, which I could tell it's me, but nobody else could. Given that, I think I'm unlikely to say yes to appearing on a show. I mean, it's like a kind of, I know too much situation.
Well, if you're not going to pick, we're just going to put you on Survivor. It's officially you're on Survivor.
Actually, okay. If I was on Survivor, that would be great because I would lose fast and everybody thinks Survivor's really classy now. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, when Survivor came out, it was very controversial. Everyone was like, what is this degraded show that makes people eat bugs? Like, people were really upset. At this point, Survivor is like this elegant, old-fashioned show that people watch with their children on reruns. It's kind of hilarious. And I have to say, even at the turn of the century, I wrote a piece years ago for a magazine called Radar that was about a bar in LA called Belly that was owned by a Big Brother cast member. And it was about a bar that a lot of reality television people went to. And it was about the reality TV community. And in that piece, I noted that the survivors, even at that point, it was like 2004 or something. There's nothing against the survivors. They're great, but they were very full of themselves. And I talked about how alumni of various reality shows were acted like they were alumni of different college systems. And so they all knew one another. And the survivors clearly regarded themselves as the Ivy Leagues. So, you know something? I would go on An Amazing Race. That's the one universally beloved, heartwarming adventure show. And everyone comes off pretty well, mostly. And I like to travel. And I think Clive and I would be great on that show. That's it. I'm applying. And one of my heroes, Mike White, went on that show and Survivor. So maybe I should take him as a model. He's a wonderful television creator who created White Lotus, among many other excellent things, like The Comeback.